We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Christopher Sanchez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is there, 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Suzuki is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a just a sec. What a play. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. So an excellent play at second base for a team that's done well defensively all year. As we take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Marcus Stroman gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. and he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Turner.
Here it comes.
Nope,
First
that's
pitch
the
is
ball.
a sinker, too low, 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, and it's fouled away. Stroman has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and he's worked to exactly a 1.30 whip over those innings, so he's right around the major league average in that regard. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Turner on at first, nobody out. Fouled off. A pause, and the 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. The 1-2 to first. There's one on to first, and they get them both.
Batting third.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this has been the common theme for this team since we had a chance to cover them in spring training. They harped on the fact that they wanted to be in the tops in the league in on-base percentage, and that's exactly where they are, and it means victories at the end of the day. They are finding ways to put a ton of traffic on the base paths, and that will lead to a ton of wins.
Alec Bohm is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 302 is the average coming in, 5 homers and 14 driven in. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Stroman gets the sign. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He'll try it again. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
The next Cub up, Nelson Velasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look. Now the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Digging in, Nico Horner. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Bryce Harper. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder at the track. And this one is gone. A home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christopher Morrow. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Yan Gomes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 9.
So striding in, Marcus Stroman. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Misses, ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Line drive to center field. Marsh will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in, Brandon Marsh, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 61.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Christopher Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
One out, nobody on. This is popped up. Morrow is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ray Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A base hit in his first trip. Stroman gets the sign. Here it comes.
1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 1-0. Now in the box, Ian Happ.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Suzuki.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And another foul ball. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
from the stretch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Liner towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So here's Trey Mancini. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point. Down in the 170s to start play. 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Stepping into the box, Nelson Velasquez. Yes, he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 1-2. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. In now, Nico Horner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Pops this one up. Real Muto waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Kyle Schwarber. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Schwarber currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting amongst National League left fielders, so the fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's had to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A full count now to Kyle Schwarber. This one's down to third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
On to first, a double play. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. To 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Down the first baseline. Scooped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now back, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batter, the pitcher.
Now at the plate, Marcus Stroman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
It's 1-2.
1-2.
Hit to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping into the box,
Ian Happ.
he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
At the plate, Suzuki 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 2-1 Chicago. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Reed Hoskins.